All right, you guys, welcome to the team call. If you haven't noticed, I have a can of beer here because I am so excited because I will be up all night enrolling 80 people onto our team. So I am so excited for everybody that is jumping on. Welcome, Mel. So cool to see you on, girl. I'm so excited for tonight, you guys. As you guys know, we've been hustling so hard. We've been taking the 100 BV and putting it into massive action. So tonight, I have a special guest for you all, and she will be on in just a minute. But as we always kick this call off, let's all start with something amazing that has happened this week, isogenics related, or maybe something that's going on in your life. But my isogenics thing is that I was able to help my 74-year-old dad bring in 80 customers. So yeah, Bob, he's rocking it. So who wants to go next and share their excitement?
I got paid.
Woo! Way to go, girl. Yeah. How did that feel?
It was good. It was nice because we need it, but yeah.
Well, there's a lot more coming from where that comes from. I tell you, I got paid today and it was awesome. It was like, whoa, I was pretty excited about that. So that was so awesome. And you guys, the coolest thing is that these calls are to help you have the support so you can make those paychecks. And all tonight's call is going to be about is our special guest is going to be sharing how she started 6 years ago with just 2 people. Now she has a team of over 13,000 people globally. And she makes big money. I mean, every Monday she's making about $6,000 to $8,000 every Monday. So she's going to get on and share about how she did that. And then she's also got some personal exciting news. If you have not been watching my Facebook page, I think most of you guys know where that's coming from, but I'll keep it a surprise until later if you're watching this recording and you're not on yet. It will be very exciting. So who wants to go next and share some good news?
I think I got it.
Mel, you are muted.
I lost a few pounds.
What?
Yeah.
What, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I just went in to do my thing or whatever at the clinic or whatever behind the hospital, and then they weigh me each time or whatever. So then I was like, yay, I lost a few pounds.
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. Have you been trying? Are you able to use the cleanse yet, or did you say you're still not able to do that?
I'm not able to, but I bought some aloe vera juice and started that today.
Wow, and you've been using the shakes twice a day?
Not even twice a day. Like sometimes I only do 1 time a day, but I'm trying to get it consistent like every day. Like I know I need to do the system more fully.
Yeah.
It's a challenge for me, like to, try to not do my craving thing or whatever and crave for food type of thing and do more discipline, right?
Well,
but I know there's different recipes, but
you've got the snack support as well. And so what I love about this is that, when we have these accountability calls on Sunday night, that you can jump onto those calls, you can talk about the thing that you want to set a goal for, and then we go from that and we take one step forward. So, like every single day, like you can say, okay, am I able to have 2 shakes? Or just even in the week, you go from taking like 1 shake a day to just adding one extra shake on a Monday and subbing that off. Then the next day, the next week after that, you go Tuesdays. Okay, I'm going to go do Monday and I'm going to try for Tuesday. And then the next week after that, then, by the end of like 7 weeks down the road, you're hitting your double shakes every day and you're going to see incredible results. Like you guys, I'm on an IsaBody challenge. We're doing the Unstoppable challenge and my body is like shrinking. So I bought jeans last week and they're already getting loose around the waist. So really exciting there. So that's awesome. Taylor, do you want to go for it? And Mel, thanks so much for sharing. That's so exciting, girl. And I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I like the smoothie bowls. I can definitely stay consistent with that. So
well, go for it, girl. Even if you want to jazz it up to make it work, you go for it.
Yeah.
Awesome. What's up, Taylor?
I mastered my cleanse day yesterday. I didn't eat anything again.
You did? Way to go! Yay! Oh, that's so awesome. Way to go, girl. I'm so proud of you guys. It's been such an incredible journey watching you guys grow and as you learn and as you ask questions and all of that stuff. So I'm just so proud of you all. I'm going to mute the lines because I'm going to jump into some announcements just so it doesn't get like feedback on the recording. But let me grab my book. So number one announcement is, you guys know that we have the master like crystal reset right now, right? So you guys know that if you started your journey like Mel, you started before you might have gone as associate, just to hold on to your points or whatever, then that means that you're able, that clock was ticking for you, but now it's got a reset. So that means that on March 22nd, you have till March 22nd to have 2 people that you enroll and help them get to. And so you guys, the fastest way to do that is technically having a party. So Mel, we can talk about doing that in town, you know, off the call or whatever, but I would suggest like start thinking about having a call, those people you've reached out to, that you invite them over and we do a little sit down and really educate people on what's possible with the products. Becky and Taylor, I would definitely suggest you guys do a party as soon as possible so you guys can hit that, that match on March 22nd. Taylor, you have a little bit more time because you just got started, but I think your goal is coming up soon. And Becky, you need to hit the reset because you've already passed that time. So technically, if we all shoot for the 22nd of March, we're going to get this. All of us are going to do it. I'm going to do it too. So that means me enrolling 2 people that get 2. Okay. So we're all going to do this together. Also, Crystal Director deadline, just to give you guys another reminder, that is the May 17th. So if you don't have these written down, I would definitely write them down, get them on your mirror, get them on the sticky notes, put them all over your house so you don't forget, or put them in your phone as reminders every day. Be like, oh yeah, I got to get my people because that deadline's coming up, and we want to hit these bonuses because that's instant money, you guys. It's upfront money, right? So that's really cool. And then of course the Crystal Executive, that one is July 12th. So we have till summer to hit that, which is awesome. That's $1,000 bonus. Also, you guys, we have an event coming up this weekend on Saturday in Calgary. So this is from, this is a morning, I think it's 9 a.m. till 12. And so that event is coming up in Calgary. So if you guys know people in Calgary, you definitely want to get them to this event. So what you can do is you go on Facebook, you type in your Facebook search bar, you say friends who live in Calgary, and that'll come up a bunch of people. Then you want to start reaching out to them. Just say, how you doing? How's your day going on? And say, hey, I don't know if what you're doing right now in your life, but I'm going to get ready to start getting ready for summer. And we've got an event going on that's talking all about this. And I would love it if you would be willing to take a look. I would love to meet you there, right? Or if you want, you can get somebody, you know, on our team to meet them there as well. So that's another option. And then you guys remember May 2nd, this is the coolest thing ever. Isagenix is hosting their first ever Isagenix Academy. This has never been done before, and it's in our hometown in Calgary, you guys. So that's so close for us for Medicine Hat. So if you guys know people there, you have to get them to this event on May 2nd. It is a game changer. And they just announced last night, which I am so excited about, that global celebration is going to be happening in Calgary this coming year. Woohoo! Which is like huge for us. That's 3 hours away. That's nuts to be able to drive there. You guys, we are going to pack that out. So if you guys have people in Calgary, have people in surrounding areas, start reaching out, making messages to them right now, getting them. You don't have to talk to them about Isagenix. Just start a conversation. Ask them how their day is. Ask them what's going on in their life. Get friends with them, go on their Facebook page, start liking their page, right? Get a good communication with them, and then let's get them to that event. You guys, this is going to change their life. So I have another super exciting announcement, which is that we have a special guest on the call right now. My bestie. Oh, I'm so excited. This babe, I don't even know where to start. This babe changed my life, you guys. My enrolling sponsor, beautiful lady, was not ready to mentor me. Okay, she was going through a lot of challenges in her life, and I didn't know what to do because I was on fire. When I saw the potential of our compensation plan, what these products were doing for my body, I was so lit up, but I didn't know what to do because I knew I could make this work. I just didn't know what to do. So Gabrielle reached out to me and she said, girl, you're on fire. I want to help you, and I'm going to personally mentor you. She literally has done everything from flying me to events to giving me, you know, sharing a mattress with me, to sharing a tent with me, to becoming like my best friend, my hugest support system, the kick up the ass that I needed to be able to put my before and after pictures online, the person that actually forced me in the back room to take my before and after pictures and then make me host my first tasting party without even being at a tasting party, make me host my first call without even being on a call before. She pushed me. And the reason why I'm telling you this, guys, is Isagenix is not always going to be easy. You're going to have to do things to get a different result. If you want change, you can't do the same thing and expect a different result. That's the definition of insanity. And Gabrielle saw that. I was scared. She saw that I was not ready to post certain things on Facebook and not ready to reach out. And she said, girl, it's not about you. It's about those people's lives that need these products because it's going to change their life. And she has held my hand, wiped my tears away, kicked my butt, yelled at me even when I needed it. But she has always been my biggest support system. And you guys, I want to give her some kudos. This girl has not only, when she got started, she did not need the money, but she wanted the community. She was making an incredible amount of income every single year, but she was starving for community. She was starving for people because she worked at a desk and saw all of her friends traveling all around the world, but she could never do that because she was locked in her job. So she wanted time freedom, and she wanted to be able to have a community of people that loved on her for who she was and celebrated her, which is so lacking in this world. And when that happened, and she got a hold of Isagenix and she went to her first global celebration event, it changed her life. 6 years later, she's now an Isagenix millionaire, probably well over that by now. She is not only won like pretty much every single trip, like all around the world that is possible. She's won pretty much every single accolade, and the highest one, which is called our Founders Award. I don't even know how many more awards I can even talk about, but you guys, Becky, Mel, Taylor, everybody that's watching this recording right now that couldn't be here tonight and wanted to be, you guys are literally sitting in the presence of one of the biggest momentum movers ever. And I say this with all truth. She is the only person in her entire country to make $1 million with network marketing in any company, but in Isagenix. So without further ado, my Garth, my Wayne, my best friend, Gabrielle, Deane. Yeah! Hey, girl.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, Trina, you're meant to talk me down so that I can impress. If you talk me up too much, I'm gonna be a letdown. Oh,
no,
shit.
you could never.
No. Hi guys, it's so cool to see you on here. Taylor, Becky, Melanie, everyone watching the recording. Honestly, like, I actually just wanted to first share a little bit about my story with you guys, because not that long ago I was where you guys are, just starting my journey, just jumping on calls, trying to figure out what the heck is this business and how do I do it? How does it work? I was just like you guys. So, I grew up on a farm in New Zealand, and my parents were money was always a struggle in our family. And so that's why I said, get out of the farm, whatever you do with your life, get the heck out of here, save yourself. You got to be those people that sit in the offices, they make all the money, us farmers get nothing, And so they encouraged me to go to university and get educated, and so did that. And then I found myself, I studied business. They were like, you got to be a doctor, a lawyer, an accountant. So I was like, doctor, lawyer, accountant, I guess. So I became an accountant, and I started my career at Ernst & Young, EY, a big accounting firm, in Sydney in Australia, because in Australia, you can get paid pretty much double the money doing the same job as in New Zealand. So I moved to Australia to try and get more money. And then, so before I found Isagenix, honestly, I thought I was already living my best life. I'm like, I'm earning a high income. I go to work with my laptop and my latte. I'm earning enough money that I can send some back to my parents. Sweet. Like, I'm killing it. So I honestly thought that I was, doing sweet. I was always into my fitness. I still love going to gym classes and running and stuff like that. But my body just stayed the same for like 20 years. You'd think I would have clicked on to make a change. But anyway, it was all good. So I wasn't actually looking for anything when Isagenix came into my life. And how I found it, so random. I went to look at a flat to live in Perth. And then a girl was in the house I was looking at. And I was like, oh, do you live here? She's like, no, I just met this guy last night. And I was like, what? And then she's like, oh, are you new here? I was like, yeah, I've just come to Perth for a job, She said, do you know people? And I was like, no, I'm just moving here for work. She said, come along to Wellness Wednesday. It's this awesome event. You'll meet some cool young people. Just come along, check it out. Like, you'll meet positive people. So I was like, yeah, of course. And Wellness Wednesday turned out to be an Isogenics event. So I went along to meet people. So really, the thing that attracted me to Isogenics was the community. And like Trina was sharing, that was something that I really needed in my life, because and so many people in this world are lonely and they feel alone and isolated and misunderstood. And I definitely felt like that. And so I went into that room, and that's why I always encourage you guys that are sharing Isogenics. Don't just share the products and the money. Make sure you share the community. Make sure you share the friends that you've met, and you know, because that is what would have attracted me into your team. So then I at Wellness Wednesday, there was a girl named Peter Kelly. She was explaining Isogenics, the Start Your Life movement, the products, the money. And the first thing that struck me was, okay, this girl is making, I was making about 170 grand a year. So I was a high income earner. But this girl was making about 200, like more than me, about 200, 250 grand a year. And her income was residual income. Mine was working income. So if I didn't go to work, I didn't get paid at my job. For her, she got paid her residual income every single week, no matter where she was, no matter what she was doing. So that was like, okay, that's gangster. But even more gangster is I was sitting there in my uncomfortable work clothes, accountant clothes, like trying to be a professional. And then she was up the front of the room, barefoot, no bra, tattooed up. And I was like, respect. Like, far out. That's what I want. Like, she was just free. She didn't have to try and be professional or be anyone else. She didn't have to wear a uniform. She didn't have to work with people she doesn't like, you know? So I was like, I went to that event thinking, yeah, I'm killing it in my life. And I walked out like, actually, I'm not killing it. I'm sitting in an office doing something I don't give a shit about 100 hours a week just for money. That's crazy. Whereas before I found this, I was like, yeah, that's what everyone does. So for me, and I want to share with you guys what I did at the start to make real money at the start, because I know that that's what is the key, right? So I walked out of the event and I thought to myself, I don't know if I can do this. Like, can I really do this? I didn't know. I didn't believe in myself. But what I did know is I would be insane not to give it a really good crack, not to give it 100%. Because if I didn't try building this business, what's my life going to be? I'm just going to be an accountant for the rest of my life. Yay. Whereas if I give this a go, say I actually, you know, gave it a go, I've got nothing to lose, because you can't actually fail in Isogenics, right? There's no failure. The worst that can happen is you just get healthy. Say you don't make any money, but you just get healthy. That's the worst case scenario. Well, that's still a win, right? It's feeling great in your body. So I was like, okay, I can't lose. I'd be insane not to give it a crack, because the life of my dreams. So at the Wellness Wednesday, this is what she did. She said, picture this. She said, close your eyes and visualize this. Visualize logging into your internet banking on your phone and seeing $20,000 deposited in your bank account. Just imagine that. You log in, it's your money. What are you going to do with that money? Like, how would that change things for you? What are you going to do with that? And then, you know, I was like, oh, I'd probably, I don't know, what would I do? I guess I'd probably buy a new car. You know, it wasn't enough to like quit my job, whatever. I'd probably pay off some debt, whatever. And then she said, okay, and imagine the following Wednesday, imagine another 20,000 going into your account. And imagine the following Wednesday, another 20,000. And imagine that happening every single Wednesday for the rest of your life. What would life look like? And it's like, wow, if that was coming in every week, holy wreck. Okay, I would move home to New Zealand, because I miss my family so much. You know, I was living in Australia, I was earning good money, but I was really lonely. I missed home. I was really homesick. I would be living at the beach house. So where we are on the farm, we have a house at the beach, but we'd never got to go there because we were just so busy on the farm. And I hadn't been home to New Zealand for 5 years because I was just working so hard in my job. I was like, I'd be home in New Zealand. I'd be at the beach house with all my family, and oh, it'd just be so cool. I'd do anything for that. And then she said, right, open your eyes. If I can show you a way where you can live the life that you just pictured right now, if I can show you exactly how to do that, would I have your attention for the next 30 minutes? And I was like, yes, because that's impossible. You know, like, what are you talking about? As if that's even realistic. And then she went on to explain the Isagenix products, the business model, residual income, and the Start Your Life movement. And that people all over the world were already living their dream life just by doing this. And I was like, OMG. And that's when I was like, you know what? I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to freaking go for it and try it. And I'm not going to let anyone stop me. No negativity is ever going to stop me, because I know that this is totally possible, because I've met people that are doing it. And for you guys, you can leverage with me. I'm living proof of this, okay? And then I was like, right, I know it's 100% possible, and I know that anyone can learn the skills required to do this. Yeah, it's going to take time to learn the skills, but I'm prepared to put in the time, however long it takes, because being an accountant is never going to get me my dream life. That's the reality. If I don't change anything, nothing changes. And if I got hit by a bus and I died and I'd spent my life as an accountant, I would be pissed. I'm like, damn it, there's so much epic shit I wanted to do with my life. You know, I'd be like, and if they were asked, are you happy with how you spend your time on this planet? I'd be like, no, there's so much cool stuff I wanted to do, but I just was at work all the time. Like, you know? And so I knew that I didn't want that regret. I knew that I wanted to, even if I just gave it a crack, like I'd be gutted if I did it. So this is what I did. And if I was starting my business right now, this is what I'd do. So Peter Kelly had Wellness Wednesday, host an event. She would host an event every single week. And then all week, all she did was invite to that event, invite to that event, invite to that event, and then host the event, and then invite to the event. And so she'd tell, rather than talking to someone one-on-one about Isagenix, she'd tell 5 people at the same time about Isagenix in like 45 minutes, right? So her system is have an event, invite to an event. And so that's exactly what I did. I would have a Wellness Wednesday at my house every single Wednesday, and all week, because I didn't have much spare time, I was working 100 hours a week. All week, I would just invite people to that event. Also, because a lot of my network weren't in Perth where I lived, they were overseas. I had one like in-home Wellness Wednesday every week, and I ran one webinar every week so that people, no matter where they were, they could jump on the webinar and learn about this. And what I was saying at those events and how I got people there, I would post things on social media and people were like, oh, what is it? What's Isagenix? My place, Wednesday night. I don't ever tell people about Isagenix, you know, one-on-one or over social media. I say, how you find out about it is you come to my place or you jump on the webinar. That's the only way I tell them. I'm never just trying to talk to them one-on-one. So I, you know, post on social media and just talk to people in real life. And I, believe it or not, talking to people in real life did not come naturally to me. Like now I'm like social and, you know, you'd think that I'm like, you know, this real person, but I was an auditor. Like I was almost a recluse. I went to 9 schools growing up. I've never had a friendship network. It wasn't like I had this big group of friends that were like, yeah, I'll come with you. In fact, it was the opposite. You know, no one joined me. Out of my whole team of 15,000 people, less than 5 people in that team are people I knew before Isagenix. It's all people that came with me on the journey, that I met along the way that came on the journey, like Trina, like all these people that came along the way. So if you're looking at your network right now thinking I'm screwed, don't worry. I was too. So I hosted an event every week and I hosted a webinar every week. And I was always just trying new stuff. Sometimes it was an epic fail. Okay, cool. Fail. Right. Try something else. I wasn't like, oh, no one came to my event. I quit. Because no matter what happened, I was never going to quit. No matter what, I made that decision. And that's a decision that, you know, you can go as fast or as chilled as you want in Isagenix. You're the CEO. How cool is it, right? You can choose what you do. Most people just want to get healthy and be part of this awesome community, right? Which is so cool. That's wicked. And then some people just want to get their products for free, maybe earn an extra $200 a week or $60 a week or whatever. That's awesome as well. So they can get free Isagenix. But then some people really want that solid residual income, $500 a week or $1,000 a week or whatever it is, or they want to be completely free. You get to choose, but you get to decide when you start that. And the other thing I really want to reiterate is you guys might have been part of Isagenix for a few months or even a year or whatever. Your results in Isagenix up until now, they do not determine what's possible for you in the future, right? You could decide today that you're going to go all in and start building the business. Like, it's totally up to you. So don't think, oh, I talked to grandma and she said no, so probably doubt it I could ever do this. No way. Like if you decide, right, I'm going to actually go for it, I'm going to talk to 50 people today, you can totally smash it out, 100%. So it just takes a decision to go all in. If you want the big money, you've got to go all in, and you've got to say to yourself, no matter what, I'm never going to quit. If someone hates the taste of a shake, someone sends their pack back, grandma says it's a pyramid scheme, Uncle Dad says I'll never make any money. If, no matter what happens, no matter what negativity comes my way, I'm never, ever going to give up on my dreams. That's the decision you've got to make. And then if I was starting again, I'll do the exact same thing. Host one event at my house every week and run one webinar. And then any spare moment I get, I'd be messaging people, hey girl, what's happening in your life? Just like what Trina was saying, getting into a conversation with people. Hey girl, how are you? What's happening in your life? Oh, things aren't great, to be honest. I'm just so tired all the time. I'm over my job. Or what about you? Actually, crazy that you mentioned that, because I've just started Isagenix and I'm feeling freaking amazing. It's given me so much energy. And the crazy thing is there's also an opportunity attached to it. You can make money online. And, one of my coaches, Gabby, has made over $1 million in this business and is coaching us in what to do. Honestly, babe, if you are tired and over your job, come to my place Wednesday night. I'm having an info night, and like, it may not be for you, but from what you're telling me, it could really help you out. So whenever I'm talking to someone and they're like, I'm like, how are you? First thing they want to talk about is their problems. Like, oh, I'm tired, or I'll say, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, nothing, can't really afford to go out. And I'm like, I'm so tired, or whatever, I'm doing this diet, it sucks. The line I use all the time is like, oh my gosh, sorry to hear that. Have you heard of Isagenix? It could really help you out. That's a line I use all the time. And they're like, no, what is it? I'll say, I'm having an info. And I'd share my story. Like, well, I got started a couple of months ago and I'm loving it. It's crazy. I feel so good. Dropped a few inches. I put on some lean muscle. I feel great. And now I'm sharing it with other people because everyone deserves to feel great. I'm actually having an info night about it Wednesday night. Are you free to come around? Oh, I can't. I've got the kids. No worries. What about the following Wednesday? Yeah, I should be able to do that. Wicked. Honestly, lock it in. Come around. You can try some of the products. It may not be for you, and that's cool. But if you're anything like me, you're going to love it. Come around, try the products. It's a chilled night. Love to see you there. And I'll just invite. The majority of people would not show up, okay? So even though they told me, yeah, I'll be there, cool, I'll be there. Hey, yep, I'll be leaving soon. Never shows up. Do I get upset or disheartened or give up? Hell no. Hey, babe, sorry I didn't make it tonight. Missed your face. Don't worry about it. Come next week. I never got angry. I never got disappointed. I was like, Grandma, where were you? I freaking needed you tonight. I never got angry. I never got disappointed. I never made people feel guilty. I was like, hey, I totally understand. Life happens. Don't sweat it. Come along next week. Or if it's easier, jump on my webinar on Sunday afternoon. You can just listen from your phone. It's super easy. And Trina is a boss at running webinars. So, and you guys probably already have a webinar happening, or there'll be one in Canada already happening, a webinar that you can just tap into. Also, there's the Start Your Life webinars that happen. I think there's actually had one tonight. You can just plug people into those. They're Start ambassadors sharing the Isagenix opportunity, and you just invite people that are interested in learning about Isagenix onto their calls, and they explain it all for you. And then you just message them after and say, hey, what do you think? So, guys, I also want to tell you what is possible with life if you work hard in Isagenix, okay? So, for me, what did I do at the start? I leveraged off the promotions, okay? And what the first promotion was Crystal Reset. And guess what there is right now? Crystal Reset. Okay? So Crystal Reset, all of us in the whole world have got until the 22nd of March to hit Crystal Manager. Okay? So you've still got 20 days to hit Crystal Manager. So there's cash on the table right now. But if you don't hit it, it's after the 22nd of March, it's gone. I'm like, grab it. You guys, grab the cash. Don't just leave it there. It's crazy. It's right there for the taking. And then the next one is Crystal Director, which I think is 17th of May. And then Crystal Executive is around the 15th of July or something like that. I have personally worked out that if you start Isogenics, to get from starting it to Crystal Executive, if you hit all the bonuses, and if everyone starts on a premium pack, the PIBs, like the bonuses for introducing people, the cycles you get along the way, and all the bonuses adds up to between $9,000 and $10,000 US. Okay, so when you hit Crystal Executive, it's around about $10,000 US. And guess what else is available right now? Executive Lifestyle Bonus. So Isogenics also just announced a crazy bonus for anyone who's an executive. Here's 10 grand cash. There you go, take it. It's yours. So that's crazy. They just give you 10 grand for being executive and staying there. Okay. So those two together is $20,000 US of extra bonuses on the table right now for you if you hit executive before the 15th of July. Now, $20,000 US. What would you guys do with that? Well, how would that help your life? How would it help your family life? I would love to hear in the chat box, what would you guys do with $20,000 US? Because the reality is that's sitting there right now for you to grab it. But you know what's crazy? Most people don't even reach for it. They don't even try. That's crazy, right? They don't even try and get it. It's like, it's mind-blowing. It's insane. If you don't, like, of course you're not going to get it if you don't try. But if you try, say you don't get all of it, say you just get a part of it. Sweet. You get $100 for each consultant you create. And remember, when you're introducing people to Isogenics, you're literally helping them feel great in their bodies, helping transform their health, giving them an opportunity to create their own freedom. So for me, guys, now my income every single week is between $5,000 and $10,000 every week, no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing. And every week it's growing. It grows a little bit every single week, you guys. This is 100% possible for every single one of you. And you can do it in probably half the time it took me, because when I started in New Zealand, no one was even earning $100 a week. There was no proof that you could even earn money. There was no transformations. There was no one even earning $100 a week. So it was pretty hard to convince people that this was possible, right? Would you agree? So you guys have got the perfect opportunity. You've got Trina, who's earning great income. You've got me, who's earned over $1 million. Leverage off my story. Use my story. I'm an accountant working 100 hours a week. Now I have all the free time in the world. I'm currently sitting on the building site. My partner's a roofer, and I come here and on Smoko, we get to make out. It's awesome. That's why I just sit here. I'm like, Smoko, Smoko. Yeah, it's so sweet. And, you know, I now live, remember how I told you guys, I visualized being at the beach house? I live there now. I live at the beach house back in my home country of New Zealand. It's so cool. And now, as Trina may have told you, I'm going to be a mum in a few months. And so, you know, I've always wanted to be a mum and have a family, but how the heck was I ever going to do that if I'm working 100 hours a week? It's never going to be possible working 100 hours a week. What do you do? Ram out the baby and then chuck it straight to daycare and go to work? No way. What's the point? And I love, Becky, that you got your little baby on here. That's so cool. Absolutely amazing. Well done. But, you know, I'm going to be a stay-at-home mum. I can have probably 20 kids, whatever. And I'm earning 250 grand a year from home, residual income. Now, if I want to grow that, I need to put in the work. But if I'm happy with that, it's just going to stay there, you know, and I don't have to do really much at all. Becky's got 7. You freaking machine. I was saying to Shane, we need to get like a 12-seater van and like drive all around, because I love dogs as well. So I heaps of dogs and heaps of kids. Ram them in the van, like, yeah, driving around Tyrol. And now, like, you know, think about it. If you had that, say you had $5,000 a week coming in, say you had $1,000 a week coming in every week, how would that change your life? And yes, it's important to realize what you want, what you would do with that, what that would mean to you. But way more important, you have to ask yourself, what are you willing to do to get that? What are you willing to endure to get that? Are you willing to say, someone missed you, iShack sucks balls. Oh, it's a pyramid scheme. Oh, shakes suck. You know, all this negative stuff that you get. Because that's your test. Do you have the courage to keep going? Do you have the courage to keep going despite people trying to knock you down from achieving your dreams? That's what it takes. I mean, if you just want to take the products and be supported by a community, awesome. That's cool as well. That's brilliant to hear. $1,000 a week, your husband could quit his job. Imagine that. Imagine being home with your husband every week, every day. You know, like Shane, my partner, he's a roofer. But I said to him, you know, like, it's hard physical work up there too. It's not easy. Hang on, I'll show you guys him. Baby, wave out. Wave. Just wave. See? He works his butt off. And it's hot up there, you know. It's not easy work. He's up there like, and he's actually, because he plays a lot of rugby as well, he's actually got a broken back as well. So it's not exactly ideal to keep working there, and it's impossible to. So I'm like, babe, don't worry, I got us. You can just do the jobs that you want to do. iShanks is going to support us. We've got the income that, you know, and guess what? When the baby comes, we got the income that will allow us to just be at home together for those first few months, whatever. I mean, Shane might want to bolt. He might get sick of me. But we have options, you know. He might love roofing. He might find his new love back for roofing. But yeah, it's like, it is so cool. And, you know, we have choices, and that's special. So I think that, you know, you guys, it's because a lot of people say, what's the magic? Like, how do I build this business? The magic is your mindset. It's having a whatever it takes attitude. You know, it's driving 8 hours to get to an event to learn what to do. It's constantly posting transformations on your social media and not letting that voice saying, oh, people don't want to be bombarded. People are unfriending me. If you've got people unfriending you, you are doing this right. That means you're doing a good job. The reality is strongly, people, you know, they don't like to see people succeeding, getting in shape, making an income. So they probably will unfollow you. And that's brilliant, because those are not your people. But you will attract those people that are like, that's awesome, I want that. And that's really, really cool. So I think that for you guys, just know that it's 100% possible for you guys. And you have me. You guys have got a big advantage. You've got me. I'm living proof of this. And I'm here to coach and support and mentor you guys every step of the way, no matter what you need, right? And you've got Trina, who is the most boss-ass coach on the whole planet. I've never seen someone come into Isagenix and just run with it so fiercely and so independently. She's just like, out of my way. I'm like, go Trina, go Trina. I'm like, how can I help you? What can I do to help? And I just cheer her on, because she's just so on fire, because she is driven by helping other people. She's driven by service to others. And man, if you have that, nothing else will pay you for helping others like Isagenix. And look at all the Hutterite colonies she's helping. Like, these are people that desperately needed a change in their health, and she's helping them to achieve that. It's so cool. So just know that, there's never been a better time to build Isagenix. There's never been, look at beer, look at like, you know, all these new products. Oh my gosh, it's so good. We have it now. Yeah. Kids shakes. I mean, I joke, I say, I was waiting for Isagenix to bring out the kids shake. Now I have Ice the Baby. I'm tapping into ice and milk market. Yeah, that's going to be my new market. But I'm going to document my use of the products all through pregnancy, all through breastfeeding, everything like that. So you guys can leverage off me using that journey. And you know what's cool? Like when I obviously went off my contraception, you know, the doctor said, oh, we'll take like 6 months for your hormones to balance, you know, for you to probably get pregnant. So I was like, sweet, we've got 6 months. Literally took 6 hours. So it's, I mean, that's, if I think for people that are like trying to conceive, I'm like, do isogenics, man. Like, honestly, it's like, because I guess that Ionix, all these things are working to nourish your body and balance your hormones, right? Yeah, totally fertile. So I mean, I wish it was compliant to say that, but I honestly, if you know anyone struggling to conceive, mate, it's worth doing a 30-day trial for. Holy Rick, you know, and especially given the horny goat weed you get, all that kind of stuff, like you're gonna go, it's gonna happen. So yeah, there's never been a better time. All the products, there's $20,000 right now on the table for you to grab if you decide to build the business now, like today. And you can make that decision today. It doesn't, nothing your Isogenics, you know, business to date, that doesn't reflect what's possible for you in the future. So how do you find your first 2 people? I know Trina wanted me to cover that. This is the key. Share your transformation. Your transformation, your result is the most key. When Trina shared her transformation for 30 days, it almost broke the internet. It was crazy. It went nuts. So your result to the best. It doesn't have to be a weight loss result. It can be an energy result. It can be whatever. But also, if you are really, really wanting to build the business, like your main driver in Isogenics isn't the products, it's the money, share that. Say, you know what? I'm sick of not being able to afford the things I want to do. I'm sick of living week to week. You know, I'm trying to create a better life for my family, but it's just always a struggle. I'm over relying on my husband all the time for money. Like, it's so frustrating. I can't go out and do the things I want to do. I want to give my family so much more. So I've decided to do something about it. I'm so excited to announce that I've partnered with $1 billion global health and wellness company. And, you know, I'm so excited to be building my income online from home with my babies. They're helping people get healthy. The reason I'm sharing this is because I know there's lots of people out there that would love an additional income. And right now I'm looking for business partners to join me on this journey, but I'm also looking for people that want to come on this health journey with me and do a 30-day trial of these incredible products. These are some of the results from people in my team to give you an idea and have like heaps of before and afters in your post. You know, don't be afraid to reach out and let me know if you're open to trying this with me. I'd love to have some friends on this journey with me. And I'd post that on your Facebook. So definitely, so there's 2 things you do to find your first 2 people. One is a post about why you're starting, either about the health or the money. And the second is write your list of the 20 people in the world that you love and respect and admire, and you're just like, they are a freaking gangster boss. And then reach out to them. Like, hey, and just get in touch, like Trina was saying. Hey, dude, how are you? What's been happening? Get into a conversation with them and ask them what's happening in their life. And chances are something will come up that we have a solution for, you know? And the other thing is to say, actually, the reason I'm messaging you is because you're a legend, and say why they're in your top 20. You're outgoing, you're driven, you're always positive, you just are so ambitious. I've always admired you. And I'm not sure if you saw my post, but I've just launched my own online business, and I'm currently looking for business partners, people that want to join me on this journey. It may or may not be for you, but if it is, you'd be so good at it. You'd kill it because you're so charismatic, you're so outgoing. You'd just kill it. Let me know if you're open to having a conversation about it. So all you're asking people is, are they open to hearing about it? And then if they are, you say, Trina, what time can you call them? And you do a 3-way call with Trina and that person, or me. Like, I can even jump on a Zoom like this and talk to them if that resonate with my story. And the reality is, you're going to have the majority people are going to say no to you. Majority. But all it takes is one superstar to transform your life and your business. You know, like Mara, who referred me, hasn't referred that many people, but she referred one person who really got it and who went and blew this up. And now she's earned over $1 million. So you don't need to refer a lot of people. If you've got one person like Trina who wants this business, who's driven, motivated, go-getter, you know, there you go. So you're looking for business partners that are successful, driven, you know, think about the characteristics you want in your team and link them up with Trina or me. So that's how I'd find my first 2 people. Firstly, doing a post on Facebook about starting your journey. Secondly, reaching out to your list of 20. And thirdly, your stories. So what I do is I post, and right now you guys have got what, free membership or free shipping, something like that. Oh, I think the whole world has free membership now, right? For all the customers. Oh, 10% off. Holy Rick, that's huge. We've got 10% off as well. That's massive. Yeah, also there is free membership. So free membership for life. Hey, let's just promo it. Free membership right now. Free membership and 10% off. That is a massive saving. You know, a premium pack would be what? Instead of $550, it would be like $490 or $500. That's awesome. $440. Oh my gosh. Our premium pack's $700. So you guys are killing it. So yeah, you know, like reach out to people right now, and on your stories, your Insta stories, do transformation, 10% off right now. That is powerful. If you post a transformation on your stories every day, there's only so many transformations people are going to see before they want to get started. And also celebrate people's health results, but also celebrate people making an income. You know, congratulations, Trina. She made $200 this week. Congratulations, Becky. She made $400 this week. Congratulations, Melanie. She made $100 this week. Congratulations, Cynthia. She made $70 this week. Congratulations, Taylor. She made $50 this week. You know, so make sure you're sharing, not just, and then people are like, man, I could use an extra $50. That's epic. And you don't want to celebrate the big money. Congratulations, Gabby. You earned 10 grand this week. That's unrealistic, right? Everyone will be like, what the hell is they on about? It's unrealistic if you don't understand that I'm almost 7 years into this journey, okay? So what you want to celebrate is the small amounts of money, $50, $60, little bits here and there. Because that, when people see that, they're like, oh, wow, I could use an extra $60. That's amazing. How do I do that? So don't think that, you know, you just celebrate people making an income. Be like, I love helping moms bring an income from home with their babies. So that's, you know, congratulations to these gorgeous mums that are making an income. You know, that's so cool. And be like, and I can't wait till I'm getting paid every week like these gorgeous mums, you know? So yeah, I want to open it up to questions as well, because you guys might have questions about anything. Like, now's your time just to hit me with anything. So feel free just to unmute and fire your questions at me. But if I was you guys, I'd be hustling hard for the crystal reset, because those bonuses, they're only there for a amount of time. It's like the cash is right there, 20 grand. Are you going to grab it or let it go? Because after a certain time, it's gone, gone forever. So it'd be crazy not to go for that money. So that's what I'll be doing if I was you guys, hosting events, hosting webinars, and just put your eyes on the prize, you know, I'm going to make it happen, whatever it takes attitude. Yeah. But any questions, fire away, guys, because I'm here to serve you guys.
I don't really have a question, but
yeah,
in the first 6 weeks that I was on the products, I was still breastfeeding my youngest, who had an internal, so he's not biologically my youngest, but anyways, my youngest biological is she was just over 2 at the time, and still breastfeeding. She has an internal issue called FPIES, which is celiac on steroids, and she gained 6 pounds, 2 clothing sizes, and a shoe size in those 6 weeks just by breastfeeding and me being on the products.
Wow. That's incredible.
So Trina has her before and afters that she could send you.
Wow.
But yeah, so just through the breast milk, I believe it was able to heal her intestines enough to absorb the nutrients out of the food that she can eat. So it didn't fix anything. It just made it so she could actually absorb the nutrients out of the food that she was eating.
And it gave her the nutrients as well,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
That is so incredible, Becky.
So
So you should do a post about that.
So you
probably have already.
Well, we've done a little one, but the other thing is that on cleanse days, my milk was sweeter. And so she wanted to nurse more on those days because it was so much sweeter than
Wow.
normal. So
That's cool.
Yeah, which like I was trying to avoid it because I was cleansing, but she obviously needed it. So yeah. But she steals my shakes now.
That is so cool. So what you just shared is so powerful. Imagine how many mums have got maybe not that well babies that maybe have all sorts of health issues going on and they're not getting good nutrition. I mean, think about it. If the mum is eating McDonald's, right, what kind of nutrients is going into the baby? Yeah. So you can see why the baby might be unwell. So if we can get the mama beautiful nutrition and that goes through her breast milk to baby and helps baby get beautiful nutrition, only good things can come from that, right? So that is such a powerful post, you know, and you should do that and say, I'm sharing this because, you know, if there's any mums out there, pregnant or breastfeeding mums, far out, like, you've got to try these products and it's worth it for the health of your baby. You know, try it for 30 days and see if it really helps your baby improve. Because, I mean, think about what a lot of kids are getting, probably antibiotics and all these drugs that aren't even really helping them. Whereas if you can heal, you know, not heal them, but give them incredible nutrition in their body, that's so cool, Becky. Like, that's next level. That's so powerful for so many mums. So get that message out there, girl. I'd even share it like on your Instagram stories, like exactly what you just shared. Be like, I have to share this because there's probably so many other mums that, you know, have babies that aren't well. And honestly, I think this can help them so much because it's helped my little girl. And share that because that's so powerful. And then just start sharing other people's results as well, because, you know, for you, $1,000 a week would bring your husband home. Like, how good would that be? Imagine having him at home with all the kids.
Well, it would be nice. We have some other reasons why it would be really nice to have him home, but I just want him to have a day job. We work shift work, and so he doesn't actually see the kids 2 weeks out of the month.
Wow.
So it would be good in every capacity just to be able to have him, just to have him here. So yeah.
And maybe he could take another job that's not as high paying, you know, just a daytime job, but he wouldn't need as much money because you're bringing in that income.
Well, the hard part is that he's really not bringing in that much. In fact, bringing in $1,000 a week, it would be more than what his income is.
Yeah. Perfect. Go for it, babe. I mean, if you referred 2 people on a premium pack each week, that's what, $500? So that's just some bonuses, you know?
Yeah.
So if you referred 2 people each week, you're going to be bringing in $500 a week, and just bonuses alone. That's not even including residual income.
Yeah. Sorry. In Ontario, it is almost 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, okay. No, we'll let you go to bed. Wow, you're amazing. I can't believe you're up this late. Well, that's incredible.
This has been
so
such
cool
like
to hear from you, Becky.
Awesome call, you guys. And one thing I was going to say, first of all, Gabs, thank you so much for your story, for sharing. And, you know, like, I think the greatest thing about what we do is that it's not difficult. It's not difficult to understand. It's not difficult to grasp. It's literally, if you just understand that you're sharing something that you love with someone else, that's all we do. That's all we do. We don't need to make it any more complicated than you went to a great restaurant, you know, an Indian or a Thai or Japanese restaurant, and you say, hey, like, why don't you guys take a look at going to this restaurant? You know, hey, why don't you guys try this type of car or this type of phone. I love my new iPhone. It's so much easier. It's just a referral. And I think what happens a lot of the time is we get like so caught up in the fact that we complicate it in our minds, and we talk ourselves out of what is actually possible, you know. And that's the thing is that, you know, with what we have with Isagenix, it's that it's just sharing, right? So you get a good story, or if until you get your story, you share mine, or you share Becky's, or you share Gabby's, or you share how Mel lost a couple pounds this week and she's just taking one shake a day, you know, and how this is working for them. So I just love that it's just that simple, you know. It's just sharing, you know, something that you're passionate about. And until you actually learn how to explain it, which is what Gabby's job is, or my job is, or even Becky, she nailed her first 3-way call with Taylor this week, you know, and that's so exciting because you don't have to know all the answers. You just have to share and just say, if I were to get you, you know, get you some information, would you take a look at it? If I were to share with you about, you know, this opportunity, would you be open to taking a look at it? If I, would you, right? It's that simple, and you don't have to complicate it, right? If I were to get you on a call, or if I were to give you a link on Wednesday night, would you be open to taking a look at something that could change your life? It might not be for you, and that's totally cool. Let's hit for coffee for next week after that. But if it is, I would hate to go through the next year, 2 years down the road, and you say, why didn't you ever tell me about this? Like, I could have been doing this with you, right? We don't ever want to get to that moment where, like, if Gabby never shared with people she cared about 7 years down the road, right? And they go, why didn't you ever tell me about this? I could have that kind of a lifestyle with my kids now. And instead, I'm working 3 jobs, ready to rip my hair out. My husband and I never see each other, right? That is so powerful, you guys. So is there any more questions? Sorry, I'm looking at Cynthia's thing here. Anybody have any more questions?
I have some questions. Like, yeah, like the other good thing is, besides the few pounds that I lost, is that my cholesterol went down, and it's been high for a number of years. And my hemoglobin also went back to normal. Everything's normal on my blood test.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it is awesome. Like, I have posted about it and stuff. Like, I might get a couple likes. I'm not sure, like, kind of what else to do, like, as far as spreading it to people, like, and yeah.
So, sorry, were you asking a question there, Mel?
Yeah, I'm kind of asking, like, what can I do to kind of, because I do want to, I think I would like some money.
Yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't, right?
Not just that reason, right? But, like, I do want other people to benefit too, like,
yeah.
You know, and I want to do things like maybe write a book and things like that. So
yeah. So like what I said with you is the best way, and what Gabby shared earlier on the call was the best way to really get to consultant is to have an event, right? And so I got a whole house I'm house sitting. It's got all these rooms. It's got a massive open living room. I got whiteboards. Look at this, you guys. Look, perfect house. And we're going to start cranking out Wellness Wednesdays starting next week. And the Thursday night calls at 8 p.m. So that means that if you guys don't have an event happening in your area, Taylor and Becky can team up in Ontario because they're out on the East Coast. We are here in Medicine Hat, and so Mel and I are here with Danny. We've got other girls in this area that are excited about running their businesses as well. We're going to start having those events every Wednesday night without fail, rain, snow, shine, whatever. We're going to be doing these events just like Gabby did, you guys. And this is the thing about Isagenix, is you don't always have to be the first one to invent a wheel. It's been done for you. The templates are in our Wealth for Life. The easy steps, you guys, that even gives you, like what Gabby was saying with the templates that she was using when she was teaching, those templates are already written up. Taylor's been using them, and she's been getting Becky and her on 3-way calls this week using those templates. They work. That's what I was taught from Gabby. That's what I use. That's what Becky uses. That's what Ashley uses. That's what Taylor's been using. And that's how you guys get people to take a look at it, is you do a post using those templates. It's just, I got started and here we go. Looks like we lost Gabby. I'm not too sure what happened with her. So here's the thing, you guys, is I want to show you, I want to share my screen really quick. I don't know if she's going to jump back on, but maybe she lost reception there. I'm going to share my screen with you really quick. Looks like let's just try my desktop. I don't know. I'm getting a weird, oh, there we go. Open system preferences. For some reason, it's not allowing me to share. One second. I just uploaded a new version of Zoom, so just give me a second here. I don't know what is happening. Either way, what I was going to say to you, just because I can't seem to share my screen right now, is that if you guys, were you guys able, thumbs up or in the chat, just say yes. Were you guys able to see the NYKO video that I put up on the Well for Life, which was all the overview of all the new products, the new Isa Delights with orange in it, the milk chocolate, the dark chocolate, the new Isagenix Bias, all of that kind of stuff. This is a pre-recorded video that I posted in our Wealth for Life. So if you have not seen it yet, take a look at that. I know we're just about at 9 o'clock, so I want to honor everybody's time. But I was going to share the video with you because they've changed a couple things for us to make our process even simpler. So you guys all have a website when you're sharing. Yes, it's the 45-minute one. So this goes over all the new products, and if it launches in the States, that means it's just a matter of time before it comes to Canada. So it's really good to understand what stuff is available through Isagenix, especially if you're going to share with people in the States. They have access to all those products, so it's really good to know that. But on the new website, you do you go on the website, and it actually gives you a quiz now. So you remember before when I would say to you guys, ask your people what their goals are. Ask them what they want to achieve out of their journey. You can actually send them to your website, and they can take a quiz on the front of your website that will direct them to the best pack designed for them. How cool is that, you guys? They made it even simpler for us. The other thing I wanted to tell you about is they just launched this at Canada Celebration 3 days ago, that now you can have birthday cake shake in a sample, and from your phone, Isagenix sends it named from your name and your address to your person's house through social media. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly what this looks like. So just hold on one second. Okay, so what this looks like is Isagenix will have a package like this. Okay, it comes in the mail. This fits exactly one birthday cake shake inside. So when the person gets it, it'll look like a little postcard from Isagenix. It'll have their name on it, addressed to them, already filled out from Isagenix for you, with your address up here. So it looks like you personally sent it, but they're doing it for you. So they're doing the legwork for you. You just got to send the link and you pay for the sample. So this opens up, you guys, look at how cool this is. It opens up inside. It says that this year, I can't read backwards, this year, crushing your goals is a piece of cake, right? So then it talks about how to crush your goals. Then over here on this side, it shows you the picture of the birthday cake shake canister. And it says there, enclosed in the sample of Isagenix birthday cake flavor shake is a scrumptious, without the guilt, yummy sprinkles included. And it's not just the flavor that you'll love. Isoline shakes features whey and milk protein, energy fueling carbohydrates, and essential vitamins and minerals. This is not just a shake, it's a total meal, and we can all agree that it's worth celebrating. So when you get this, it's like personalized to them. You open it up inside, and they have one sample shake of birthday cake shake inside. It tells you all about the sprinkles made from vegetables. Look at that. Red radish, purple potato, and spirulina sprinkles. That's what our sprinkles are made out of. It talks all about the benefits of the shake, and Isagenix sends this for you. So now I'm going to show you guys the new Isagenix app. This is something that they've listened for the past 10 years of opening up this app, that we have so many separate apps. So would you not agree that Isagenix has so many websites? It's got so many different things. So right now, Isagenix is listening to us because it says if it's not right for the company, it's not right for our customers, right? Or sorry, if it's not right for the customers, it's not right for the company. So they listen to everything that we do. And what we've been saying is that there's too many websites. We need to have everything in one spot. So right now, Isagenix is working to take all the websites and put it in one place. And what they've done for you guys, is if you get your phones out, I mean, you may be on your phone right now, but if you get your phones out, there's an app that looks just, I don't know if you guys can see that with the backlighting, just like this, Isagenix business app. Okay, so this is the new app. Now, when you click on it, it'll open it up and it'll say ISA Tools. Sorry, my light on my phone, I'm just gonna turn it down. Maybe it'll be easier to see. Like that, I don't know if, oops, hold on. There we go. So you open up the app, and this is something that you can pay for. So every single month it's about $14 that you can pay for. And on here, I'm just getting a little feedback. I'm not too sure where that's coming from. So let me just mute the lines here. On this app, the coolest thing about it is that there's a place now that you can actually share the link for this. So your person, it's like, say on your Facebook page, somebody has a birthday that you love and they don't know anything about Isagenix. You can send this on their birthday to them, right? And get a sample out to them on their birthday. How cool is that? You don't need to go and do anything. You just send the link, right? And it says, Trina has sent you a personalized happy birthday card, right? With a free piece of birthday cake in a shake coming to you. So they fill out the app and it sends it directly to their house for you. How amazing is that, you guys? Isagenix never been easier to share. The other cool thing on here is that you can click on business on the bottom. It shows you the overview of your business. So it'll show you your cycles. It'll show you how much you've hit on your cycles, how much growth you have, how much you are to getting to your team builders club. If you need one more person to get a free pack of vitamins, it shows you everything like that in one spot. Now look at this, you guys. It's got product sample orders. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm sorry, my black light on my phone. Is that easier? See, it says a product sample order. So you click open, right? And because you get this app and you pay for your first month, they give you a free sample. So now I can go in here and I can send my free sample to one of my people that I'm looking at that are interested in Isagenix. How amazing is that, you guys? This is so cool. I think this sample is roughly about $4, including shipping. So the shake itself normally costs $3.12 from a canister. But instead, if this person is not in your hometown where you can't just invite them over to have a shake, send them this and it takes away you going to the post office and buying a stamp and getting all this stuff. Isagenix does the whole thing for you. I just bought these to show you guys what it looks like. How easy is that? Now, on top of that, we have from March 11th, kicking off March 11th to April 11th. I don't know why. I just thought the 11th was better because right now it's going to take a bit of time for people to get ready. But March 11th, we're going to kick off a 30-day challenge. This is, you guys, we are always on a challenge, right? We're always doing our shakes. We're always doing our cleanse. We're doing the unstoppable one right now. But this is a way for you to get new people into your business. So would it help you if I created a few flyers for you and you just post them on your own page and welcome people? Really? Okay, so this is the, sorry, I was just reading the notes there. So yes, so I'm going to create a template for you guys, and it's literally going to have all the details of the cleanse and what the details is, and you pretty much just post it on your page. And then I'll give you a whole bunch of little flyers. So every day until the 11th, so we're on the 2nd right now, so that'll be like 10 different types of little flyers that just say before and after pictures. So what I'm going to do for you guys is go in the Well for Life, and every day I'm going to say day 1, post this on your page, and you literally copy paste. Okay. So I will put the first one up there tonight. And then on your Instagram stories, you guys can go to my Instagram tonight and just flip through my story and see how I set up my story. You guys can go in and make your own little story, but it is so simple. And all you do is you create a little poll. So if you have any questions about how to actually create an Instagram story, please let me know. I'll be happy to help you and show you that personally. But do you guys have any questions about the new app that you can get access to that's going to help you? You can also, by the way, let's just say Becky goes and has a one-on-one meeting with a girl that she meets at, I don't know, one of her family events. She leaves the family meeting, or the meeting with this girl, and she does this. She gets on her phone. She goes, "Hey, Sandra, it was so cool to meet you at the coffee shop. I'm so excited about your goals that you're trying to set for this summer. I can't wait to help you. I know that you're going to love this system. If you click on this link right here, it's going to lead you to my website so you can view all of our incredible products. And if you click this link right here, this is actually the pack that we talked about that I suggest for you to get the best results. If you have any questions at all, just reach out to me on my link right here, and I'll be happy to help you out. Can't wait to talk to you, girl." And just click the button when you're ready to talk. Okay, see you later. Bye. And you hit record. So this records it into your back office like that. This will give you the links. You can, like where you put your finger, you now go and you scroll your link over to where you put your finger. It drops the link. Everything's linked to your personal website, and you send that video. It is a personalized video from you to your new people. Who would be excited about using that link? Right? Isogenics has never been easier, you guys. It is taking all the guesswork out of it so that we can be able to help as many people as possible. So I want to help you guys hit your first deadline for March 22nd is Crystal Manager. So that's a $250 extra bonus that everybody has access to. So no matter if you started last year, last summer, last fall, everybody gets a chance to hit this new Crystal Reset bonus. Okay, so that's having 2 people that could already be in Isogenics in your team and just helping them get 2. You might have somebody that has 1. You just need 1 more person and you can hit that. So Becky's almost pretty much, she's already halfway there. And then we just need to get her 1 more. Mel, we can work together and get you some people through a party. Cynthia, if you need any help at all, just reach out to me. I am here for you 100%. I really would love to help you. Taylor, we've been doing 3-way calls, girl. You know, you can reach out to me now that you have my phone number. That's a little inside joke. She was able to go on with Becky and nail the call. So you guys, if you have any questions at all, please reach out. I'm going to finish the recording here because it's already 9:30 and it's 9:13 and it's 11:13 in Ontario. So I want to let this mama and Taylor go to bed. So do you guys have any questions at all? Just unmute yourself and go for it.
I already made a post about March 2nd, so do I just say like we're giving people more time or something if I make another one?
Well, just put the 11th on there. Nobody will notice. Honestly, like people are weird that way. They'll be like, "Oh, I thought it said the 2nd. I guess I have an extra week to get ready," right? Who cares? Just throw it up there.
Sure.
What was Cynthia saying? You're muted. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, so anyways, you can do that. Or if you want to run for the 2nd, it's today. So do you have any people that reached out to you for that challenge for the 2nd?
You asking me?
Yeah.
No, I've had like a couple likes here and there, so maybe I should just learn how to respond.
Yeah, okay, so what I would suggest is private message me after the call and let me know how they responded or like how what they said, and I'll help you write a response to them until you get confident to do it yourself. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Anybody else? Let me see, Cynthia, give them time to get their packs. Yes, absolutely. Very smart, Cynthia. So that's the thing is that if they're not ready to go yet, this is perfect. Now they have till the 11th to get their pack ordered. It should take 2 to 3 business days to get there. Yeah, for the 11th. Perfect. So does everybody feel pretty confident about that for posting? And if I wrote some flyers up that you guys could just copy paste and make it easier? Yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
Cynthia's got a wedding happening and a lot of like interaction with people coming up. This is a perfect time to be able to share, right? So that's really exciting. And she'll have my support. So yeah. All right, cool. So everybody seems good? Yes? Awesome. Okay, have a great night. We will see you next week. And like I said, I'm always available 100% to you guys. Reach out to me. I love helping you. Love you. Bye.
Bye.